think that a group is so good because you're just staying in a group and you're not trying to make friends with some others or whatever. So I guess it's important to make it independent.
And have you been able to make friends with local people?
Yeah, I did. It's really nice. I think it's important to see the people and talk with the people. I was at their homes, I visited them in the villages. They invited me and it was so nice just to see how they live. And it's not made up or something like that. Well, it's really nice and enjoyed it.
And do you think you could do that as a normal tourist?
I don't think so. People think tourists have so much money and they will pay everything and they're just standing there with money. They know that volunteers trying to help them without giving money.
And you've been here for a month now, so do you feel like that's been long enough?
I don't think so. I think a month is just to get into it, because you need to arrive here first. After 2 weeks, I think you're here, and then after another week, you feel okay, I can manage it to be here.
Yeah.
I know I'm arrived, but now I'm really here, and then you already have to leave. So I think it's better to stay longer for a half a year. Yeah, I think it's just very important that people who want to come here and volunteer are open-minded and really want to know the culture, because that's important here. You can't just come here and try to live the American life or the European way of life, because that's so different. You just can't wash your hair every day twice or whatever. You just have to accept that here are some other rules. Yeah, you need to be adaptable. You really need to want to experience and to have adventure. Just to come here as an adventure. I mean, the bus ride is amazing. Sitting there with 200 people on the bus and everywhere's luggage and the music is playing, gospel music. It's so nice. It was an adventure. It was very cool. It's not a holiday, but actually it is. Because for me, I can relax here. It's a totally different lifestyle. So even if I'm working during daytime, it's holiday for me. Yeah.
Holiday from the usual routine.
Yeah. I'm helping at school. I give almost one-to-one reading lessons, and we're trying to teach them the numbers because they have a lot of problems with the numbers and even with the alphabet. There was a girl, she's in the 5th grade, and she couldn't even tell me the alphabet. I guess it's a problem. Their parents don't see the need of being educated. And I'm making research in the internet. I'm trying to find some home pages where I can bring more volunteers here, so it's more popular. And without tourists, there's no one going to the restaurant. The cookers don't have to cook. The cleaners don't have to clean. The project has more money to help the locals, so that they can expand, for example, and that more people can work here, and that more people can have a profit out of it. It shouldn't be a hotel or something, just be for backpackers. We just drop off here from the way from Livingston to Malawi or whatever. Just come here for 1-2 nights and go farther. Or just having lunch. That's how it should work. So the locals must try to manage everything by their own.
Do you think that can happen?
I hope so. I really hope so, because otherwise it doesn't make sense. Because when AP can't do it anymore, I guess it will just break down. The products which are produced here, they're producing and nobody wants it.
I find that's the problem with a lot of income generation projects, that on paper it's a great idea, you think of it, oh, it's a good idea, but not everybody has the skills to implement all of the things that you need for a business to work, Yeah, maybe you can make something, but you also need to market it and sell it. $2,000 to go volunteering, and they go with an agency and they pay that money.
It is good that they want to volunteer, but paying money in an agency or whatever, that money doesn't come here. It stays in Britain or wherever, and the community center or whatever it is will get nothing. People who want to volunteer don't know who they should contact. And they're just Googling it, volunteering in Zambia or whatever, and then there are a lot of organizations which come out, and then they're saying, okay, it's the only way. Well, it's not. And that's just a big problem, to find such a place where you can ask, hey, can I come and volunteer?
Well, that's what we're doing. We're going to tell those people that you can come here.
That's great.